Hello Leo, welcome. Thank you for being here. This is your end of October general tarot guidance with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome. Get yourself a cup of tea or coffee. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. I got a black decaf coffee here. Let me know what you've got. Alrighty. So apologies for the delay. I was planning on doing these last week, but with my moving home, things went a little bit awry with the amount of work that had to be done, and the house was very unsettled and the energy was unsettled, and I just didn't feel drawn to do the readings, and they just kept saying to me, wait, and then I woke up this morning before 4 a.m. and I was full of beans, so I thought, okay, are we good to go? We are. All right, so here we are. It is currently 8:05 a.m. here in the UK on the 22nd of October. So I know there's not long left in October, but we've got 9 days. So let's have a little look what's going on. Now, this is good for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. Take the bits that resonate. Everything you need to know is in the description box below. The links to my books, my cards, and the other cards I use, and my website and my newsletter. Not that I've written a newsletter for months. It's on my to-do list. I will get round to it. But let's have a look what we've got going on then. Okay. All right. Now, it's just coming light, and so I've got the overhead light on, which means there's a little bit of shadow. But I'm not used to working in the dark. All right. But there we are. Okay. Let's see what we've got for me Leos. All right. So we've got chaos and conflict. Don't panic, okay? We've got the fates. Nice. Never-ending story. Okay. Clean it up. And unfinished symphony. You've got a triple message there, my lovely Leos. Something needs to be finished off and sorted out, okay? So we're going to crack on with it, aren't we? Yes? All right, whatever that is for you, let's find out some more then. Let's add the tarot. This is the Tarot of Dreams. Okay. What's going on for Leos? What are they cleaning up and finishing off and sorting out? What's this about for my Leos, please? For the end of October. Okay. Here we go. We've got the 10 of Cups. The 6 of Cups. The 4 of Coins in the center of your reading. The Queen of Swords, the Page of Swords. We need to talk. We need to talk. Okay, let's see what else is going on for you. We've got Temperance, the Emperor. Oh, nice. The Tree of Life. Wow, 4 for 4 major arcana cards here. The Hanging Man. And the 9 of Wands. Something that has been heavy and a burden wants to close out. Okay. Alrighty. Let's have a look. These are mine from Hoping to Having affirmation cards. The original deck. For Leo, please. What's going on? Oh, I am proud of me. Absolutely, my lions. You be proud of you. Because you're taking the bull by the horns and you're sorting something out. All right, let's just have a little bit more space here. They're a bit squished. And they're saying that's part of your energy. All right, you feel a bit squashed. All right, you need to breathe. You need to push out. You need to push back. All right, I'm going to take one of these for you. This is my From Hoping to Having Loving Connections deck. For Leo, please. There's a message here for my Leos. What is it? Thank you. Oh, it's quite a long message, so we better read this out together. Let me bring it up to the camera. Okay. I am showing myself and others that it is permissible to say no. That it is permissible to put my own needs and my own well-being first, and that they can choose to do the same. All right, let me repeat that. I am showing myself and others that it is permissible to say no, that it is permissible to put my own needs and my own well-being first, and that they can choose to do the same. So this is not selfish, this is self-love and self-care. You are being encouraged to put yourself first, to put your own well-being first. All right, and to be proud of you for doing so, because sometimes it's not easy to do that, is it? Yeah, to say no, to stand your ground, because something here, this is a very strong message in the top row, is needing to be sorted out. So we've got chaos and conflict, all right? You're going to say no. It's going to cause a little bit of argy-bargy. It's going to cause a little bit of conflict because they're not going to like hearing no. But, sorry, but tough. I'm going to say no. I'm putting my well-being first. It is fated. It is destined. It is meant to be. It is the time for me to say that this never-ending story, this repeated cycle, needs cleaning up and needs finishing off. Okay? So this could be a multitude of different scenarios. For example, your partner continually says that they're going to help out and they don't, and you end up doing everything. Or your adult children or your teenage kids, you know, I'll do it later, mum, and they don't. And for the first time in a long time, you're standing your ground and you're saying, no, I'm not having it. This needs to stop. It is a repeated pattern, never-ending story. Okay, unfinished symphony that needs to be cleaned up. This can be an attitude, a behavior, a way of eating, a diet. This can be addictions. This can be somebody continually coming to you to borrow things, money, clothes, support, be a taxi driver for them, continually giving them lifts. Whatever it is so many different scenarios. The message here, Leo, is it's time to put yourself first and your own well-being and to say no. And so it's going to take a bit of courage to do that, because they're not going to like it, you know. And it's the same when you say to a child, you know when you're at the park with a child and you say it's time to go home. 5 more minutes, let me just have one more go on the roundabout. And you say, all right, 5 more minutes. And then you say, right, it's time to go. And they say, no, 5 more minutes. And you have to say no. And they might scream and kick and cry all the way home, but you have to say no. You know, same with a child going to bed. You know, it's time for bed. No, I don't want to go to bed. And they cry. Sometimes when it's our children, we put up with it. We say, no, mummy knows best, daddy knows best. And we let them get upset. We let them get stroppy because we've said no. Do you know, sometimes we need to do that with adults too. We need to do it with our colleagues, our partners, our friends. We need to say no. So there's something going on here for you, Leo, where you are, if it resonates for you. If it doesn't, check out one of your other signs, okay? But it's a strong message here of being proud of yourself, to put yourself first and to say no. Okay, now the center of your reading is the 4 of Coins, which is a card of holding on a little bit too tightly, a little bit too much fear and control. It's like, oh, I couldn't say no because they might never speak to me again and I might lose them, and so we say nothing. No, we need to say, I trust that I have enough tools at my disposal, that I have enough support, that I have enough whatever it is, that I am going to say no, I'm going to end this, and I'm going to let go of trying to hold on too tightly. I'm going to go with the flow, because underneath it is the tree of life, which is incredibly positive. This is basically saying, look, you've got all the tools in your disposal. It's your life. It's your branches. It's your experiences. Nobody can live your life for you. It's time for you to create your own reality, putting your needs first. It's not selfish, it's self-care. Okay, so this chaos and conflict can be related to family, all right, because we've got the 10 of Cups under here, which is very often about family. So you could be saying no to elderly parents, to whoever, all right. You are allowing a little bit of conflict if that's what it takes. You know, let them sulk and strop. They'll come round or they won't. And if they don't come round because you dare to put yourself first, then they're being selfish little gits. And just give them some space. They'll come round in time, all right. And even if they don't, you just go, well, it is what it is. It's time for you to come back to balance. You know, and look at this bottom row. You've got 4 major arcana cards in a row, right? So this is significant. The Temperance card is healing and balance and moderation. So look at your life, Leo, and see where you've been giving too much, doing too much, overcommitting. Let go, step back, and allow it to move now into a different time, more empowered. You know, the Ten of Cups is often about family, but it's next to the Six of Cups, which is also about soulmates. And very often, you know, parts of our family, some of our family members are soulmates. But this is fated, because the thing is, you're not just doing this for you, you're actually doing it for them, because they need to hear no, and they need to let go, and they need to be a bit more mindful and considerate of you. So this is not just a lesson for you, it's a lesson for them. So it's fated, it's destined, it's meant to be. And it is related to soul family and children and family in general, but it's putting you in a position of power, authority, right? Now, this isn't control and being a bully and abusing power. It's saying, no, I matter. I'm a powerful being of light. I'm a powerful human being, and I deserve to be treated with respect. I'm putting myself into my power, and I'm disallowing anybody from disempowering me. Okay, and I'm going to let go. If they want to have a tantrum and say, I'll never speak to you again, I'm just going to say, fine, okay, don't then. But, you know, we can look at healing that further down the line by sending out love towards the situation, and it might take a few days or a few weeks or a few months, you know, just allow. But it needs to be cleaned up. It's not meant to continue. All right, so if you're questioning yourself about, oh, but, let the buts go. Let the buts go and allow. So the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Truth, as I call her, it's time for that truth to come to bear. We're going to look at it from every perspective. We've got the Hanging Man underneath. What is their truth and what is your truth? What is your truth for your health, your well-being, your energy, your money? What effect and impact is it having on you? We're going to look at it properly from every perspective, and then we are going to communicate, and we're going to discuss if we can. Sometimes we can't because they storm out. Okay, we're not going to discuss it right now then. But this is something that needs to be tackled, all right, because it's heavy. It's a burden. The Nine of Wands is here. It's like, this is just exhausting. I can't do this anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. It's time. So I'm going to speak my truth. I'm cleaning it up, and I'm bringing this unfinished symphony to a close. And we've got the Page of Swords there. Now, he's all about research and finding out and communicating and opening up to new opportunities to talk and discuss. So maybe you need to write a letter. Maybe you need to pick up the phone and have a proper phone conversation. But we need to bring this to a close. All right? Okay. Let's find out some more. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite to clarify. Let me get a mouthful of coffee. Okie dokie. Leo, tell me more about this situation, please. Well, they're saying no. Okay. They're saying we've said this, so now let's look at the outcome. Let's look at where this goes. This is what's got to be done, and then let's look at the outcome. Okay. So, the outcome. Ten of Swords, bringing that to an end. Completion, closure, done, dusted, it's finished. Now I can step into receiving. Six of Pentacles, which is generosity and receiving respect and care and consideration. And that opens me up with the Page of Cups to some beautiful opportunities for new happiness. Happy days. There's a fish in the cup. Fish represent abundance. So I can, by stepping up, all right, stepping forward, speaking my truth and cleaning it up and doing what I got to do, it brings this heavy burden to an end, and it opens me up to receive. Okay, so tell me more. What's the outcome? Balance. We're trying to get the balance back. We're not quite there yet. The Two of Pentacles is being out of balance, right? And that's what you're discussing. because it's on the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Truth. So you're saying, look, it's just not being fair. You're always coming to me for this, or you're always borrowing money, or you don't do your fair share. And it's time to bring this into balance, right? Bottom of the deck, we've got the Queen of Swords again with the Ten of Cups. All right, so we've got the Ten of Cups over here. So this is family related, okay? We're speaking up. We're speaking our truth. The Queen of Swords is clarifying the Queen of Swords. Double message here. I need to speak my truth to bring my family and my well-being into balance. Now, family doesn't have to be blood, and often isn't. All right, your family can be your work family, your colleagues. They can be your friends. It can be your neighborhood. But we are speaking our truth, and we're getting back to a good place. This is the outcome. All right, getting back to a good place. The Ten of Cups. Nice. I want another 3. They want that one. Okay, there's the Hanging Man again. So it's really important that we surrender and let go, especially with that 4 of Cups underneath. 4 of Cups, as I said, holding on a bit too tight, trying to control everything. You know, it's like, I can fix this. No, let go, step back and say no. We're looking at it, we're surrendering, we're just allowing, all right? Allow it. Okay, so final messages before we go to the angel cards, please. Thank you. 7 of Wands, defending your space, your right to be, defending your truth, protecting yourself, your energy, your well-being, the courage of your convictions. You know what they are. You've surrendered into it. This is enlightenment, you know, the ding moment, the aha moment. I know what I need to say and I'm going to say it. And I have a right to say it. And if they're upset and they don't speak to me for a while, I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it. I surrender. Okay, surrender to the outcome. Okay. And the 3 of Wands. Right. This is expansion. This is allowing me to expand, and it's allowing them to expand. All right. They're giving me an example to give you. Let's say, for example, that you have an adult child that is in debt up to their neck, and you have bailed them out over and over and over. Or they have a drug or addiction problem, and you have rescued them and rescued them and rescued them. And this is a time where you say, no, I'm not going to rescue you anymore. No, I'm not going to bail you out anymore. You have to learn. You have to learn the consequences of your actions. And I have to look after myself and my well-being. Yes? So that allows me to grow. 3 of Wands is expansion and growth. It allows you to grow because it means you have to find your own way to rescue yourself. And each and every one of us needs to learn to do that. And when somebody is always rescuing us, we never learn to rescue ourselves. So it is in the other person's best good to let go and let them, full stop, period, let them. You do you. You focus on your growth here, your protection and yourself. All right? Okay. Let's go to some angel cards. Okay, we're going to have the Angels of Atlantis, and then we're going to have the Angel Heart Sigils, which is by the same author. Okay, final messages, my Leos, please. Jophiel with a liberation. See, you can't make this stuff up, can you? All right, you are being liberated, but you have to free yourself. You can free yourself. This beautiful eagle is flying free, liberated, okay? Liberated from saying no, all right? I don't have to keep saying yes and doing things I don't want to do. I'm liberating myself, okay? And let's have one of these. Angel Heart Sigils. I haven't used these for a long time, and I'm talking about probably 2 years. But they wanted to come today, and you've got 2. Wow, you've got Jophiel again with celebration. The fireworks are going off, all right? And we are in fireworks season, certainly here in the UK, all right? Celebration. There is something to celebrate here. And you've got Zafkael with euphoria, All right. Euphoria is incredible happiness. So just trust that you are freeing yourself, liberating yourself from something or someone that was just sucking the life out of you. And by doing so, you feel so free, so liberated, so light, and so incredible. All right. So Leo, that's what I've got for you for the rest of October. I hope it was helpful. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to pop up here your money and career reading for October. Check that out before the end of the month. And I'm going to put down here the live I did on Saturday. There's a lovely healing meditation at the end of that you may really enjoy. All right. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. I'll see you next week. You take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.